that was the case with when we fought the wolf, and you just kept on going back, and he wasn't fucking dead.
Oh my god. I remember you guys took your fucking sweet time killing that poor fucking wolf.
Yeah.
I don't know how it took Codex
Okay,
that
well.
long, seeing as how he's a fucking tiefling. Eh?
I don't do like a ton of damage to that.
Well, there's one of my 20s gone.
Good job.
Thanks.
You guys are
Alright.
shit at rolls.
Are we good? Everybody's good?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
my character. Okay.
Alright, cool.
Bro.
Oh, I need to add Matt to the combat tracker. Boop. There you go.
Yeah.
Alright.
Marvin.
Alright, so on the last
All levels,
episode,
Matt.
same as y'all.
Secretly 20.
He's actually the same as you guys.
Ah.
Let's go.
Order. Okay, Matt, where are you going to be in the order? I'm just going to put you at the very... Oh, you're going to be the caboose of this train.
I'm
Alright.
Caboose.
Yeah, you're caboose.
Hell yeah, I'm Caboose.
Wait, so
Alright.
Cram, are we doing the thing I DM'd you last time? Or no?
Nope, we have a better intro for Matt.
Oh, damn.
We,
Okay.
And we have an excuse for him being level 7.
Good? Okay.
Okay.
Because I've been doing shit.
I'm interested to see that.
I mean, you can use your thing. That's fine with me.
I've been soloing old content.
Alright, so last session, the party went back to Hundlestone, traveling with Harshnag. Harshnag stopped about a mile south of town. I killed a gnat. And then you guys went into town. You guys found that not everybody in Hundlestone is particularly excited to see you because you ruined their livelihoods. You guys met the old man that handles the
Horses.
handles the horses. He handles the stables. He's definitely not somebody that I made up on the spot.
Definitely not.
100%.
Yeah, so Alfred's being held in the stables. He's definitely get fed at least once a day.
Wait, what was the old man's name again?
I don't think he had a name.
I don't think he had
Old
any.
shit! His name is
Master.
old
His name
shit!
is Greg. His name is Greg.
His name
Okay,
is
his
old
name is Greg.
shit.
Old
Old
Greg.
My name
Greg.
is Old,
Old
Man.
Greg. I'm old
Okay,
Greg.
old Greg.
Old Greg.
The rest of the party went to the inn. You guys went in to drink, but found that you were rebuffed and overcharged for your drinks for ruining this man's livelihood.
But then people kept on buying us drinks, so it wasn't overcharged.
Yep. So Sultan went and broke into a building. Nobody knows about that except for Athia because Haplo and Zap are unwise shits.
Oblivious.
Completely oblivious.
Athia knows what's up. She's had the 500 discount.
The word
Athia,
you're looking for is oblivious, Cram.
yeah, you guys are just completely oblivious. Sultan made off with some cheeky loot, worth more than everything you guys have combined. Let's see. So not only have you guys ruined one person's life, you've ruined another person's family history.
Oh shit.
Let's see.
Chaotic neutral, by the way.
Yeah, no
Yep.
shit.
I am
Alright.
creating a neutral.
The party ended by Creed and Haplo sleeping in the inn because they weren't hated. And the rest of you slept in the barn because the old man has a really easy stealth difficulty check.
I was sneaky as fuck. What do you mean?
Even though we
Yeah,
could have literally slept in a
you
hut,
literally
we slept
didn't
in a
have to
shitty
be.
barn.
Yeah, so you guys slept in the shitty barn instead of in the bubble for some reason. Let's see, you guys got long rested. Yep, so you guys have all your stuff back. Did I long rest you guys? I think I did. Yeah, I did.
Do
Okay.
I
Well,
still
Zap's
have my
probably
epic
used to.
armor with like 12 effigies on it?
Zap, you awaken to like sunlight peeking through the slats of wood that construct this barn. Athia's foot is in your mouth again.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Not again.
Starting to sense
Yeah.
a pattern here.
Just like a hairy, disproportional foot in your mouth.
It's not hairy, and if it was, she shaves it.
You have not roleplayed shaving your foot once, and it grows like a fucking Amazonian
I
rainforest.
hate you.
I bite down.
No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so yeah. Zap, you've got like Athia like cuddled into you like a cat inside your armpit, which
Oh,
I don't
Jesus
think would be.
Christ.
And then Sultan is just like in a bed of straw across the barn from you.
I just stand up and walk out of the barn.
Okay. As you walk out of the barn, you hear,
Roll
Uh,
stealth.
"You
Hello?
you better not be stealing my horses!" And you hear like this labored shuffling from inside the house connected to the barn.
Oh no, I'm not sleeping. I'm not stealing anything. I slept here. I hope
I'm
that's
coming
not
to
a.
get you.
No, he's actually an all-powerful wizard.
I, I didn't
He's
do
actually
anything bad.
He's
I
a
don't think I
CR30
see-
wizard.
I don't
didn't
think
do
you
anything
guys.
bad.
I don't think you guys can outrun him. He's
Oh no.
got like 3 movement.
I haven't done anything bad, old man.
I can't hear you, but it sounds like a challenge.
I like walk up to him. I like walk up to him and stand in one knee so I'm not.
Oh no,
taller
he's
than him.
he's inside his house. Like he hasn't even
Oh.
come out. Like you just hear
I
like
like-
this labored moving.
I stand in front of his door like squatted down so I'm not taller than him.
Yeah, he's
Alright,
probably
so-
like 5'2". He's all
At the
hunched
end,
over.
Sultan, you guys hear this like commotion
Commotion.
outside. It just like drags you out of your sleep as the dawn sun rises.
I rub my eyes and look at the beams of light coming through the slats, seeing it kind of like visible with the dust floating around and such. Smells like shit in here. I don't know why I slept here besides the fact I would have been lonely. I kind of get up and I'm like walking slowly and I peer my head out the door and I see Zap like crouched over by a door. So obviously he's trying to interact with someone and show them that he doesn't mean any harm. I just kind of like lean over and squint my eyes. Zap!
Yes.
What are you doing?
I'm talking to this old man.
Oh my...
Eventually.
I roll my eyes and I walk over to him. I kind of stand beside him, just waiting for this old man voice to come out. Possibly going to be an interpreter for Zap. If he...
You just hear shh.
Oh god.
My intent is to be an interpreter for Zap in case things go wrong or he doesn't word things quite right.
Where are my slippers? I'm gonna stop you!
Do you need any help in there?
No, I'm gonna defeat you in Mortal Kombat.
He's a DC. He's an actual CR30 wizard.
Yeah, just fucking destroys everybody.
The whole fucking town levels it.
Ash.
Meteor
If you want to
swarm,
see-
by the way.
If you want to steal my horses, no one can have them or their lives.
All right, Sultan, what are you doing?
Okay. Sultan he's in France, so he's basically kind of meditating. So he hears this old man screaming, and he just opens one eye, and he's like, "Okay, it's that time of day. After get up. We gotta go. We have an oracle to meet. We also promised Ashna would see him at this time. So I woke up and I just see Zap just squatting down from this old man's house. Zap, what are you, what are you doing?
What? I'm in front of the house.
Yeah, he's
What?
squatting in front of the front door, just like
Yeah, slap
waiting,
squatting.
staring at the door.
Zap, what are you doing?
Um,
Get out of here.
I'm but
We can wait to talk to him. I
I
don't
don't
want
wanna
to leave him
talk to him.
confused.
I'm gonna teach you bandits a lesson.
We're not stealing. We're not stealing your horses. We don't want your horses.
I
We
hear
just
you
slept
taunting
there.
me.
Oh my!
Yeah.
There are my slippers.
He found his slippers. No.
I like
Now
I
that's
like
out of
fucking,
here.
I like fucking lean back and just sit down and just wait.
Okay.
I kicked that.
So
Wait, can I
Get
do a
up,
thing?
you
I
asshole.
climb up. Oh, I can't hear Eamon. He's fucked.
I said, get up, you lazy asshole.
Wow.
Rude. I climb onto Zap's shoulders and try to look through the window to see how far away the old man is from the door.
He's like 8 feet away from his bed.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I don't know how close it is to the door.
You see him like sitting, like he's sitting on the floor, like his shaking old liver spotted hands are like trying to slide these slippers onto his feet.
Oh no.
And he's like another 8 feet away from the door.
How far away is he?
He's like 8 feet away from the door.
Oh god.
Yeah, he's just like his hands are shaking, and he's just like trying to slide these old slippers onto his feet. They have bunny ears, and he's just like sliding them on.
Graham's actually rolling IRL dice for each time he tries to put the slippers on.
Do we like wait for him?
You can do whatever you want.
Go.
So while you guys are sitting outside there, Creed and Haplo, you guys are sleeping on the eastern side of the inn, and the dawn morning light shines through your windows. We'll start with Creed.
Okay, get up, get my stuff, and go down to eat.
Oh yeah, as you make your way downstairs, there's like a rich breakfast waiting for you, just like eggs and bacon and grits and hominy and all sorts of delicious stuff. It's just waiting for you. It's complimentary. You get it with your fare. You pay
Aw.
for whatever you-
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I eat everything.
Okay.
And I give the bar guy a little wink and a tip of the hat, and I leave. Try to find the other retards.
Okay.
Oops.
The other
He
reason.
waves. He waves. He's like, "See you later, Creed." Like he loves you. Like you're the best
blow-
person that's
I
ever.
blow him a
You're my
kiss.
best customer.
Thanks, baby.
It's like a scene out of fucking Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah.
You're my favorite customer.
This whole campaign is a fucking Tommy
Somebody
Wiseau
got it.
movie.
Somebody got it. Somebody got it. There we go.
Oh, hi, doggy.
So as you walk outside, let's see. Haplo, what do you do?
I get out of bed and I kind of like sit on the edge of my bed. I raise my wait, which one? Which hand was it? Was it left or right?
Well,
Oh,
It was left.
yeah, let's take a look.
it is left.
You have both.
It was the left one.
Okay. So look at my left hand. Kind of
Put out the
wiggle.
fucking
I kind of
pinky.
wiggle the stump and kind of sigh. Then.
You wouldn't have had this problem if you just calmed down.
So then I wrap the rest of my fingers, which are obviously like still scarred and kind of like wounded
Stabby.
from the occurrence from yesterday.
It's just goes so it gets crispy easier.
So I kind of like wrap my hand in cloth, as well as my arms, obviously, and then put on my shoes and I head downstairs.
Okay, you find the same rich breakfast. The tavern owner is standing upstairs. He kind of waves at you. He's like, "Oh, hey there. Your friend already left. He went outside."
Oh, all right, cool. You mind if I take some of this?
Of course, as much as you like, as long as you don't give any to those fucking heathens. His face like darkens as he's thinking about Athia and Zap and.
Like you
and-
see like a vein starting to
Exactly.
bulge in his forehead.
Yeah, he's just like fucking big mad right now. But as long as you don't give any to them, you can have as much as you like.
Yo, grab some
Alright.
for us.
Please.
I have like a baggie, right? Like a satchel or something.
You have a backpack, yes.
Okay, so I just kind of like grab my backpack and grab some of the breads and put them in my and sausage and put them like in my bag. And then when I put that in my bag, I just grab like 2 sausages, take like a bite out of them, and then just walk outside with what I still have left and continue eating it while I walk towards wherever them
Okay,
are.
so as you walk out, you see Creed like he has his hand over his eyebrows. He's like looking around,
Uh-huh.
and as he looks to his left down the street, you see Zap sitting in front of the stable house door. Athia is like talking to him, and Sultan's just kicking him.
I think to myself, oh, for fuck's sake, they better not be preparing to eat my horse. So I kind of like power walk over to the stables.
Like JoJo.
Yeah, I power walk past Creed.
I follow him.
All right, right.
Creed just wants to watch. He's like, this is about to be chaos. Let me watch.
Okay, so I walk up to Zap with like an angry face on my look, obviously still remembering what happened yesterday and feeling salty about my pinky
you mean?
finger.
Oh, that
So
was a warning.
I walk up to him and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here?
I just turned my head towards you, just a big goofy smile on my face. I'm waiting for the old
Oh.
man.
What? Why are you waiting for the old man? What are you
Because
doing?
he said I done bad things, and I want to explain that I didn't do bad things.
You better not be planning to eat my horse.
What?
We don't want to eat your horse. It's all gamey and stringy.
What do you mean it's so gamey and stringy?
The only good horse that's good to eat is a fat one.
You're gamey and stringy.
Yeah, I'm skinny.
Oh, by the way, is that food in your satchel? It smells good.
Oh yeah, I brought some food for you guys.
Oh, dude, that's sick. And I have some.
Yeah, sure.
I stick out my hand. Can I have some?
Thanks.
I ate my whole breakfast, so I can barf up some of it if you.
No. I create. That's
Actually,
not.
come over here.
No.
Let me give you a big barf,
I-
a big kiss. I mean.
I hand like a bread to Zap, with like a sausage on it, and I like look over my shoulder to Athia. I say, you should take up on the offer from Creed. It sounds quite tasty.
No. Listen. Can I? Do you have any others? Can I please have that?
I don't know.
I got a sausage for you if you want.
I'll give you a no. Creed.
So, I added 2 loaves of bread to your inventory. You can pass them around however you like.
Oh, okay.
Like
Sure.
a little bit of something.
You
I've
already
hardly
passed the
eaten.
bread and the sausage to me.
Oh, right. So do I still have 2 loaves of bread left, or do I already give one? Did I already give one to?
Just drag them to the inventory sheet.
Sap, can I have
sure.
a bite?
Loaf
Hold
of
on, give me that
bread.
stuff.
Am I supposed to make this into 2? Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, so you just drag it to the party sheet.
And then to inventory, right? There.
I've already given it to you.
Yeah,
What I'm saying is from your inventory.
yeah, that's what I meant.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that. It automatically reduces it. So you already put one in there. You have another one.
Okay. I kind of like obvious. So I kind of
Why
like.
does it say moldy on the fucking item description?
Because you're in the frozen north, they don't get a lot of bread. Okay, don't be picky.
So as Zap is chomping down on an entire fucking loaf of bread, I kind of like.
Big boy.
I look over and I kind of like sigh. I break the loaf of bread that I have left in half, and I give the half of it to Athia, and I walk over to Sultan and ask him, "Do you want this?"
I'm coming to get you.
Oh, here
Yeah,
he comes.
sure. I'll take that. Thanks.
How far
Appreciate
away
it.
is he now?
Yeah, you're welcome, buddy.
Yeah, you look through the front window. He's like 4 feet away from the door now. He's like
He's
reaching his
almost
hand.
there. He's almost
He's
there.
reaching his hand in preparation.
He's almost there, dude.
Apple.
I kind of like, oh, is what's going on with the old man?
Oh, he
He
wants
thought-
to kill us.
He
He
wants.
thought we were stealing his horses, but we're just gonna tell him that we slept there, and I'm probably gonna give him a silver or something.
Hey, Miss, it's me
It's
from
old
last.
Greg.
Old Greg, it's me from last night. I stalled my horse here.
I stole
Oh.
myself there last night.
These are my friends. You don't
Oh my
have to
God.
worry about them. They're not gonna steal the horses.
Oh, all right.
I like reach into my pocket and slip a
He
silver
sounds
under the door.
He sounds defeated. He sounds like.
Do
He
you
sa-
need do you need any help getting out of the house?
No,
You sure?
I thought I had to fight you and win again.
Again?
Again? He's actually CR30 Cram actually listened.
Like
Again?
the last bandits that tried to steal from me.
No, we're not stealing.
We're not.
And like you
stealing
look
from
through the window and you see like bulging muscles begin to fade back down. Imagine.
All right, I'm going back to bed then.
All right.
Good night.
You see him like through the window. You see like this like slowly pivoting
Oh god, I want to
It's
go
like-
just put him in bed.
Okay.
What, do you want me to lockpick the door?
No,
No,
let's just go.
It's probably open. It's
Let's
probably
just
just
go.
open.
No, let's just go. Forget
Let's
about
just
it.
go. Let's go.
All right, let's.
Let's go.
Let's go to the blacksmith.
Yeah, Hashnag is probably still waiting for us.
Let's just go.
Oh yeah, I wonder what Harshnag's up to.
Fucking
Yeah, we're
around,
leaving.
probably.
I pass up in the
Okay.
fight. Up.
What?
Up.
Oh, I just hold my hand up so she can climb on it.
Climb.
I like hold my hand out so she can like grapple onto it and climb up.
Yeah, she does.
Alright. Are you guys making your way out of town?
Yes.
She's
Yeah,
having like
sure.
a sack of flour this time.
Okay.
And okay, as you're walking, I want to be right behind Zap, like extra, like next to him, cause I'm guilty as hell.
Actually hiding behind the fucking orc.
Yeah.
Like, shit, no!
You dolphin.
Saved from TOS once again.
Oh no!
Yes,
Oh no, you didn't!
TOS, Nick.
I'm gonna say it in orcish.
I'm gonna say it in
I'm
orc.
offended.
All right. So we walking out of town, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so as you guys make your way out of town, there's barely anybody moving around. You still see some patrols. You see some guards standing outside of the trader shop.
Are they like
Who
eyeballing
the hell
us?
is Logan Primus?
What?
I think
Screenshot.
it's some random dude.
Yeah, I posted on my Facebook that I was playing D&D because there's a lot of D&D players
Oh god.
on my Facebook. So
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Dude, I
Alright.
got thought patrolled. I tried to type in thought and it auto-modded it.
I'm gonna allow it. There you go.
Big
allow
on
my
the toe.
N-word post, please.
All right.
Sorry.
Yo, Cram, what's the star next to my name?
Oh, that means you're inspired.
Oh, hell yeah. Because I said nigger?
Yes. And now everybody's gonna try to copy you so that they can get it, but they're not gonna get it because they didn't do it first.
I'm not
They're
racist.
racist. I'm black, though.
I always have a
exactly.
star.
He's literally a black tiefling. Like
He's
he's just
charred.
He's role playing his culture.
I'm
Alright.
literally the whitest.
If I look at my
tiefling
own
that's
cock,
ever lived.
can I get inspired because it's 12 inches canonically?
No. All right. So as you guys make your way past the trading outpost,
No.
the sun sort of starts rising on your back. You guys walk a mile outside of town. It takes you, 20 minutes or so, and you actually see Harshnag just chilling by the side of the road, just like picking his tooth with the tree, hanging out, waiting for you guys.
With a tree.
But it's
Bro.
pretty
Alright.
creepy.
Hey, Harshnag.
Oh, hey, you guys are back. I was expecting you like 6 hours ago. I thought you were all dead.
Oh, we're
No.
sleeping, dude.
No, we ran into some problems. It's fine though. We solved it.
Called out a problem?
You guys had a problem?
No, we didn't have a problem.
Did somebody
Nah,
steal
bruh.
from you? Nobody
No.
steals from my
No.
friends.
No,
Nah, bruh, it's
no.
fine.
Oh no.
Nah.
There's like
We're good.
in the very corner of my mouth. There's a sly like little smirk because no one stole from us, but I know what happened. No one stole from us. Don't worry about it.
No,
Yeah.
stealing is bad. Smile.
Yeah, there were no
Yeah.
black
It is
people.
very bad. I would definitely kill anybody who stole from anybody.
Uh-huh.
I would
Yep.
not agree with anybody stealing.
Sam,
Actually,
I've
just,
like
like,
stolen
right,
things before,
Sultan?
and you haven't killed me.
Right, Sultan? We don't agree with anybody stealing.
I agree with you, dude. Anyone steals, Kaizama,
Haram.
smile.
Haram.
Gods forbid anybody steal something.
Uh-huh. Yep, God
Sam,
forbid
I've like
that.
stolen things before, and you haven't killed me. Like you were fully aware that I did it too.
Yeah, Harshnag just like he's like, all right, well, I mean, the day's young. We can start our progress into the Cloth and Veil. And now we can go see the Oracle finally.
All right, let's go.
Sick.
Lead the way. Show us.
So
where
yeah,
it is.
Can
he's
I
like,
climb up to his shoulder again?
Of course you can.
Nice.
I like aggressively cling onto Zap while he tries to do this.
I grab onto the back of his shirt.
I don't have a
Okay.
shirt on.
I mean, Harshnag.
Oh.
Okay, so you just have like you have Zap and Athy on his shoulders, and you just have Creed like clinging to his leathers.
Like a
On his
little,
back.
like a little
Oh
monkey.
no.
Sultan and Haplo, you guys are just walking behind.
Yeah, we're just
Yep.
walking behind.
Just walking next to him.
All right, cool. So you guys start making your like Harshnag turns away from the trail and he just faces east, and like you see like he's like in this crevice between these two mountains, kind of like a valley. It's more like a draw. So he starts like making his way up, and the terrain is kind of it's very imposing terrain. It's very rocky, at least over this first portion.
Yob, you
And
have
he
9
just
viewers.
yeah he starts like slogging up the hill.
Uh-huh.
All right. As you guys follow along, he crests the top of the hill. It takes him like 30 minutes because he's waiting for Sultan and Haplo to meander their way up.
Okay.
And at this point, there is a raven off to the southeast. A very big raven. And
How far
Matt,
away?
we'll say that is you flying. You spot this frost giant just cresting the side of this mountain. And that's all you can see from the distance that you're at. You're about a quarter of a mile away.
Not too far. I wanted to firebolt it.
Okay, so we're walking and we see a frost giant.
No.
No.
Harshnag is a frost giant. Matt sees a
Oh.
frost giant like crest this valley between these two mountains, and
Okay,
he's just kind of standing at the summit.
Oh, he's just standing. Okay, I see.
Matt, you're right,
So
boy.
I'm just circling around, just trying to. Can I see anything aside from the frost giant? Like, what does the terrain look like?
There's a valley that this kind of hill crests into. You are on the hillside. On the other side is where you know Hundlestone is. Your character had already flown back to the campgrounds. He's already flown over Fireshear and seen the desolation left by the frost giants that had attacked it. No, not Fireshear, Iron Forge. And he saw the desolation left behind at Iron Forge. And now you've just been kind of patrolling the area looking for your party.
Okay, so I'm just gonna circle around, and
Okay.
see gonna keep heading. Take note of the frost giant and keep heading in the direction that I think the party might be.
Okay, so you're basically flying straight toward Hundlestone, and your path as you get closer to the mountain peak to Harshnag's north, you see Athia and Zap sitting on his shoulders, and you see Sultan like scrabbling his way up this kind of steep slope to get to the top, and then you see two other people that you don't know.
Okay, so I'm gonna circle them, and so what the party would see is this sort of raven it looks something kind of off about it. Like you can kind of tell it's not like a perfect transformation. It's something's weird about it. Like it has like almost human facial features as it's circling you, and it's cawing, but it's definitely not a bird that's making that sound. It's most definitely a person trying his very hardest and failing to make a bird sound.
Seb just called me a Romanian devil.
It sounds a little bit like squaw, squaw.
Roll deception.
Yeah, roll a deception check.
And what would we roll against that?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Yeah, it's just a bird.
It's just a fucking bird, dude.
It's just a bird, bro.
Let's go, Matt.
So I wrote perception.
You roll
Deception.
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 Deception. Okay, 1 minute.
Yeah.
How good is your game of lies?
Terrible. Where's deception?
Under skills.
Under skills, nigga.
Where's D in the alphabet? Oh, there it is.
It's the fourth letter.
9.
Alright, let's see. 11.
What do we roll
Alright,
against that?
so I'll roll it for you. There you go. Let's see. Sultan.
Okay, because I have +6 in
We have
insight.
Sultan, Creed, Athia. You guys all recognize this weird noise. Zap and Haplo, you guys are completely oblivious. Like you guys have no fucking.
Yo, how the fuck are you so shit at this?
You guys are just like bird, and the other three are just like, what the fuck is that noise?
Fuck? Yo.
What is
this
wrong with that bird?
What do you mean?
Sultan, do you know who that sounds like?
Who?
What are
That
you
sounds
guys
like
on
fucking,
about?
That sounds like fucking Konzo, bro.
That does sound like Kanzo. What the fuck?
What the fuck? I point to Konzo. Yo!
I wanna take a
Oh,
rock
that
from the
shit.
ground and throw at it.
When he comes in range, I want to shoot a fireball at.
He's in range.
Shoot a fireball at him.
Okay, target him and shoot a fireball.
What the hell?
What the?
How do I target him?
Control click him in the combat
Counterspell,
tracker.
counterspell,
Why are you
counterspell.
targeting him? What the fuck?
Because he doesn't know him.
Creed!
Counterspell.
Creed! Stop that!
There you go, Creed. Alright, there you go.
What the fuck?
Green.
I'm like freaking out and like patting Zap on the shoulder because I'm freaking out. Creed, stop that!
No, it's too late. Roll that. He said he threw a firebolt at him.
Oh,
So,
man.
yeah. Kenzo, as you circle around over the head of this frost giant, this fucking fireball just goes like right by you.
I do it again.
So at this point, a good 2 meters off the ground, Kanzo just wild shapes into a fucking huge snapdragon turtle and just says, "What the fuck, cunt?"
Yo, what is Konzo's AC not getting hit by fucking 17?
I know, right? I get weirded out and shoot another fireball at him.
Okay. So this raven just turned into a turtle, and then he
tries
starts
to
hissing
fucking
at you.
do that, I like lean down from his shoulder and smack him over the hand.
Okay. So you can throw your fireball at disadvantage. Kenzo
Okay,
is turned into a
I missed.
turtle,
I
and
missed it,
he's
fine.
hissing at you guys.
And then I just withdraw into my shell.
I like get down from fucking thingy Harshnak's bag and I back and go hug the fucking shell. And I missed you, dude. What the fuck?
Hey guys, that bird just turned into a turtle. Harshnak's just like pointing this giant finger at him.
I'm like hugging the shell.
What the
Holding
fuck
it
is
in-
going
I'm
on?
like, I'm like holding the shell in my lap.
Yeah, so Haplo, as you crest the edge, you see Athia and Zap and Sultan like encircling this turtle shell, and Creed just like cooking another fireball in his hand.
And Harshnag just looking confused at it all.
Yeah, no, Harshnag is elated. He's like, that was the coolest shit I've seen in forever.
All right. I want to keep my distance because I see Creed fucking charging up that fireball, and I want to stay at distance and see what happens. So I just kind of lean against a rock and look at what happens.
So
Can I try and-
really echoed from inside the shell. I'll try and do the echo for you. You hear so muffled inside the shell. You hear, "I'm friendly. I'm friendly."
It just sounds like hisses. You don't speak in wild shit. Just
I just like keep petting the shell.
Does it sound like that turtle mating?
Yeah. Murloc sounds. All you hear is Murloc sounds.
Can I use my thaumaturgy to make my voice like stupid loud and
of
just
course
yell
you
ins-
can.
Yes, I do it and I yell inside the shell.
Okay.
What you doing, nigga?
The untrusting Creed. I love it. Okay. So as you yell into this shell, Kanzo, what are you gonna do? You got...
Bite
Yeah,
his
well-
nose off.
Oh no.
What?
So I comically fast, my extremities and head pop out of the shell, and
Comically fast.
and it's literally a turtle just with a human face.
What the hell? Does it have hair too?
Yeah, no, it's literally Kanzo's face on a turtle.
That's fucked.
That's
He's
good.
just like,
Oh, bro,
he's
bro,
just
you
like,
kind of cute.
I'm chill, I'm chill.
Hey, we know this guy. Don't shoot, don't shoot. Where the fuck have you
Okay, I
been,
won't
Kanzo?
shoot.
Well, while you guys were busy doing whatever the fuck you've been doing, I secured us passage on a ship.
Where
What?
to?
Wherever we want, boys.
Uh,
And
uh,
Afia.
What was that? You secured a passage on a ship?
Yep,
Wherever you want to go.
yep.
You don't know Haplo, so
I took this letter. But by the way, Athea, Kanzo, no, that's me.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's you.
I'm a little bit delirious from my shell being shouted into. You know this thing echoes. It echoes a lot.
Yeah. What's up?
Who are these two members of your party? The one hiding behind a rock and the one that yelled at me and shot fireballs at me.
It's a really long and kind of a really weird story. Yeah, remember when we all got really drunk? Well, we got drunk enough that we crawled into someone's cart, and then we woke up and we were moving. Hey, you're finally awake. You know how it goes. So
You should tell your friend here about the last time that someone fucked with Kanzo Heavy. You remember when this turtle bit you?
Yeah.
Kanzo just snickers.
I look at the scar on his foot. Yeah, yikes. Listen.
They
Yeah,
don't call it a snapdragon for no reason.
we woke up in that cart and we told him to turn around, and then we kept on going that direction. And we
Yada yada yada. Now we're here. We're going to see Oracle. You want to come along?
Flame Tongue went missing.
I
But then
am
we
the
got it back.
Oracle. No, I'm kidding. We can go there.
So you see Zap just trying to dismiss the past in order to push the campaign forward, but we're gonna let Athea tell the story.
Because I'm actually trying to roleplay and actually play the game. Thanks.
I am the Oracle.
And you know what? That actually strikes me as something that Zap would say though. Just be like, it doesn't
Oh, yeah,
matter,
no.
we're here.
It doesn't matter. Can we just go?
Yeah, that's totally a Zap thing to do, for sure. And we found Sultan, but then we found this tiefling with him. I don't know, it seems like Zap's bros with him.
So,
And then we
Brian.
found Flame Tongue there.
So, hi.
But
My,
Creed keeps on hitting on me.
hi, I'm Creed.
You got it back.
Athea has a big crush on me. She
I
tried
do
to,
not have a crush on you.
She
You are the
literally-
one who keeps on hitting on me.
I was sleeping, and she tried to put her stinky butthole on me, like with hopes of me trying to eat it out, but no.
I folded my arms. I looked very mad. You are projecting.
Kanzo was actually in the priesthood as a child and then grew up in the forest, so he doesn't know what eat out is or what penises or vaginas are.
Okay. Let
So
me
he just
explain.
wrong.
confused.
Hasn't he
I
thought of
see
like
you're
druid
confused.
girls?
Let me explain. No, he's thought of like a
No,
female
Kanzo is
deer,
like
maybe.
a virgin and really innocent. He doesn't even know what his
Incel.
penis is for. No, yeah, he's an incel.
The only person the only
he's not
thing
an
he's
incel,
had
he's
feelings
a
for
female.
is a female.
He genuinely thinks women have penises as well. Like he doesn't know.
Athea is
He
has
doesn't
a
know.
big boy.
I don't.
Okay.
So at this point, Kanzo would turn into his back into his human form, and you would see him with his big scraggly beard that's covered in it's got thorns and other bits of plant life and berry juice and probably a bit of sick, just stuck in it. And he's got his big robe on. And he has 2 wolf skulls on his pauldrons. He's and one on his head. He's a pretty spooky guy.
Pretty dope. Pretty spooky. Oh, so Kanzo, do you want me to show you like how girls differ from boys? I try to go grab Athea by the belt and just try to take the pants down.
What the fuck, dude?
What the fuck?
Just straight up, no consent, no fucks given.
He just pants
Wait.
in Athea.
Yeah,
Well, excuse me. I wasn't able to listen. What did you do?
I pantsed
He
you.
He pantsed you.
She
You gotta roll
screamed.
against that
Where's
probably.
the penis?
Is there anything I can roll against it, or did he just do it because I wasn't paying attention?
You
Yep.
can do no. You can do a athletics, acrobatics, or a dex check. All right. Yeah, Creed. That's gonna be a athletic. Or sorry, it's gonna be acrobatics, strength, acrobatics, or dex.
Okay. Oof.
Oh,
Oh,
fire goes to the runner. So like he's like struggling to pull down her pants, and Athi's just like holding like the waist of her pants up. She's like, no.
And like for like half a second, there's an ass cheek, but she just screams and like pulls it back up. She tries to fucking like go around and kick him with her heel in the arm or something.
But actually, grab her foot and try to pull her pants down again.
Okay.
Can I?
Okay, if you're gonna grab her foot and do it at disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
did David die? Okay, David's here. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
some reason.
So she's able to kick away and like scurry away. Like your grip releases and she like fucking runs around. And she where are you going, Athia?
I try to hide behind Zap again.
All right, so she's just like cowering behind Zap's leg. And you see her like peeking out from his thigh.
What a
she's like-
pussy.
Like her little face is like sticking out underneath his loincloth.
Oh no.
Jesus.
Zap is trying to touch me.
Who?
Nah,
Creed.
nah, bro.
Who are you touching, nigga?
What do you mean?
Nobody,
the difference
nigga?
between boys
He was
and
touching me. He
girls?
tried to pull down my pants.
What
Nah,
the?
nigga, you delusion.
I am
What
not
is
delusional.
going
Roll
on here?
deception.
Why?
Roll
Why?
Deception.
Creed. Drop your
Yeah,
pants,
bro.
nigga.
Oh, for sure, my
Drop
bro.
your
I
pants.
just dropped my pants. I just dropped my pants.
All right,
The
roll one.
chainmail-
Oh, we are getting
Roll-
our pants off. Kanzo drops his
roll-
pants as well.
Yeah. So everybody dropping their pants. Roll 1d10 at 1d10 at advantage.
Wait,
Are
is
me,
that a
are me
D10?
and are me and Sultan just like standing on the sideline, just kind of like
Yes,
frowning?
yeah, you guys are just like watching this happen.
Wait, what's a
Just
D10?
arms crossed and
Oh,
like
this one, nigga.
I look over to Sultan and kind of like shrug.
Are you rolling with
I
advantage?
I didn't roll
Zap,
it.
Zap's
no.
just laughing to
I don't know
himself
how
that
to-
he got two idiots to drop their
Oh
pants.
yes, this is perfect. So
Zap's just laughing like an idiot.
you guys are like you guys just watch and like
Fucking
Creed
idiots.
just has like this penis, like this fucking like knee knocker. And Kenzo is like resting on the top of his ball sack, like.
I mean, Kanzo rolled a 6 earlier.
Zap literally just fucking
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
falls laughing.
We already rolled my dick size early in the campaign. It was huge.
that was 10 inches.
It's cold.
It was, oh, yeah,
It is
it's
cold.
It's cold.
Yeah, so Creed is used to this temperature.
Oh yeah, so it's normal size.
Normal.
I mean, flaccid size.
Pull up your fucking pants, you imbecile.
Yeah.
Okay, I just put.
Creed's just like, I'm a grower, not a shower. It's just like,
I turn around.
It's 9 just flaccid.
I turn.
Afia saw it for at least 2 seconds, and there was only fear in her eyes.
While this
There
is
should be.
while
It's
those
not big
while
about
while
it.
those two have their pants like on their knees and are like showing off their dick, I turn around, put like my hands like around my mouth, and I yell, "Hey, Harshnag, do you want to participate in this?"
Roll, nigga, roll.
These small folk are weird.
No.
Oh no.
Why?
Did I?
1d20 at advantage.
You rolled 2 dice. You rolled 2 d20s.
yeah, just proportionally, like, for proportion, Creed looks bigger than Harshnag, but Harshnag is definitely bigger.
Yeah, for sure.
Effectively bigger.
He's like a horse size.
Did Harshnag just like drop his pants like
Yeah,
without
he did. He's
second
like, oh
thought?
yeah, dude, and he's like, alright.
Gotta air it out, man.
Yo,
How did he reach this point?
Harsnack places like his hands like in his sides and does the Macarena.
Yeah, it's literally taller than Athia,
It's not hard to do.
but proportionally, Creed looks like for his height he has more length, but Harsnack's got like the girth of Athia. Like he has an Athia long neck. How about that? We'll just say that.
4'1".
Perfect.
If Athia was a
4'1" wide.
if we're using Athia as a unit of measurement, he's an Athia.
Fuck? Keep it, dude.
Oh my god.
Does he have
My dick is one Athia.
Does he have like does he have like a pocket? Does he have like the pocket enchantment on his fucking pants so his dick can actually go in them?
Pretty much.
Nice.
Holy
Alright,
shit.
so Harshnag like pulls his pants back up and he just like looks over to the east, out into the Clouthen Vale. He's like, well, we basically have to go that way. He just like points straight east, and you guys
With his cock.
you could see like
No.
you guys
Stop.
you guys see several like mountains. Like it's just a big mountain range.
All
And
right.
he's like, yeah, he's like, I don't know exactly where the Oracle's temple is, but I know it's somewhere in the Clouthen Vale, which is, he points again, that way.
Okay, let's continue onwards then.
Okay, so
Alright.
he doesn't know exactly where the oracle is, right?
He does not.
Can we
Okay.
do a...
So,
what's
and we're
in-
walking now.
Can me and Codex do do we know something about the area of the Oracle?
No.
Okay, cool.
Okay, no, so, we're walking right now, right?
If you want to.
Yeah.
Okay, so, as we're walking, okay, I wanna pull out my, my crystal ball.
Wait. Oh. Whoa.
Okay. So you guys, whoever's around Sultan, who's around Sultan?
I am.
I think, I mean, I don't know.
Okay. So
We're
we'll just
all
say that
pretty much...
Haplo, you were right next to Sultan. You see
Yep.
him pull out a glass ball about
Yo,
the size of his fist.
what is that? I've never seen that before.
Oh, yeah, it's just something I had in my bag. It's a crystal ball.
I
Just let me
overhear,
see stuff.
what is that? I've never seen that before. And I put the links together, and as I'm on Zap's shoulders, I look back, and my brows raise. Oh? Is that it, Sultan?
I smile, maybe.
Is
Ah.
what it?
Useful.
What is what it?
It's my crystal ball. It's a focus. It helps me.
He was
Look at
telling
stuff.
me about something he was getting from Wizard Amazon.
Wizard Amazon.
Did you get the 5-finger discount?
No, he didn't do that. He just used a gift card.
What's a 5-finger discount? Oh.
It's when you steal things. Yo, just before we continue, out of interest, what race is your character? I know Creed is a tiefling.
I'm human.
Okay, cool.
Boring.
Okay, so in Elvish, Kanzo speaks to Sultan, and he says
Just type it. Type it in English.
True.
Okay. There we go.
What the hell is that, Creed?
That looks like some heavy metal album cover.
That was to you, Eamon.
Yeah, I'll respond. Okay, so as we're walking, I pull out my crystal ball, and I start mumbling some stuff, and I'm trying to see where the oracle is. Can I see that?
Why are you mumbling into your ball?
That's what
It's
wizard.
magical.
Believe it takes you 10 minutes. Is that correct?
Okay. Let me check, because I don't actually have well added.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, it takes 10
Yeah,
minutes.
it takes 10 minutes, yeah. Okay.
So you're just gonna be mumbling to your crystal ball for 10 minutes.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, guys, while Sultan's obviously busy, I actually have some. I have some nudes. Some probably some pretty.
Nudes?
Do you have
Some,
some
Nudes.
nudes?
I got some nudes and some news. Here's the nudes. Kanzo reaches into his knapsack and he pulls out a picture of a Frodal shagging his new wife. Like it's an oil painting.
What? Repeat that. Sorry.
So so Kanzo pulls out like a really shittily done oil painting out of his bag, and it's like it looks like it was done by a child, and it's Frodal like kissing and cuddling his new wife in the nude.
Holy
Albert.
shit.
Yeah.
Is it tasteful?
What?
No.
Is it
Is it
tasteful, or
tasteful?
is she kind of just there, like almost
No,
like
it
Or
is
is it
tiptoes
just
in?
like-
do you know my MS Paint drawings? It looks exactly like that.
Jesus. Okay.
All right.
And then the news. As I was procuring us passage, the I noticed that Baylard and Yatar have been completely destroyed by giant attacks.
Damn.
And not far off from here as well, there were orcs with prisoners in the mountain pass to the east.
Orcs
Zap
with
just like
prisoners.
dozed off, bored.
Zap.
Orcs, I said Zap. Orcs with
Orcs.
prisoners.
Oh hell
What?
yeah! Let's go.
Orcs were
Yes,
Orcs.
Even prison them.
Fox.
It was a huge train of them in the mountain pass to the east.
Wanna go kill him?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
we're already heading to the east, so we might as well stop by.
What do you think, Karshnak? Should we go?
I mean, there's no glory in me killing a bunch of small folk. And you hear him
Okay.
like refer to the orcs as small folk, even though they're fucking towering over most of the party.
Yo.
Small to me and you, buddy. eh?
12. 6'12".
Would you say?
What
that?
would we gain from killing the orcs?
Well, they have prisoners. I didn't really have time to look, but you know what orcs are like with the slave trade.
Oh hell yeah! Let's go get some slaves,
No,
my
no,
guy.
no offense.
What the
Zap,
hell,
but,
Creed?
you know,
Wasn't
there
Creed
was there
like
was,
awful
there
good?
was there was probably a dozen of them.
What kind of were they people, or what's going on with them?
I
They're
didn't
human.
really get to see the prisoners properly, but it looked like from the distance that I was at that they were halflings, and there's probably a dozen of them.
Cram, is this like I forget where I located my hometown. I can't remember it visually.
Nearby
Nearby,
ish.
halflings, and I kind of glance around the area, like I'm trying to perceive where how near my family this could be.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a little bit farther away from here than where you're at.
Okay, enough of a ways.
Yeah.
All right. She's
Probably
looking
not
smart.
your people.
Probably, definitely, maybe.
We should probably free
Can I
them.
get a slaves try hard in the chat?
God's sake.
God.
If we
Yeah.
can go help the people, we should go.
Yeah, let's go
Yeah.
help them. Let's go help them.
Yeah, Matt, you saw them probably a half mile to the east southeast.
Yeah, it was probably a half mile to the east, so it would be good for us to go check out. You never know, if we return these people to their families, we might get some kind of reward.
I'm not really concerned about the reward. I mean, and
It's
she's
all
thinking about the fact
money.
she's thinking about the fact that they're halflings, and she's like, "Well, I just want." She doesn't say this. She's thinking to herself, "I just want to help them. I don't want money out of this."
Well, on the bright side, we can return them to our families and get money, or we can have someone to carry our shit for us.
Oh hell yeah!
You
Some
don't
halfling
just use
shit.
us as pack mules.
Yes,
Slaves.
She folds her arms. She looks mad.
I mean, I'm not saying that I'm for the usage of slaves, but we don't have a horse anymore.
Yes,
Yes,
we could
We're
ride.
not
Fuck?
taking any
Very
slaves,
true.
and that's
We
a
could ride
fucking
the slave.
final.
We can build a chair that we can all sit on and they can carry us. There's like 12
Yes.
of them.
No, what the fuck?
Kanzo starts counting on his fingers. That's like 10 each.
As Kanzo's counting on his finger, I kind of like squint my eye towards my left hand and sigh.
9 in, by the way.
9 finger, by the way.
9 finger.
Let's go help them.
Yob has the
Half
same
man
fingers
take
as I have brain cells.
Yeah, as,
Creed, don't just try to fuck them because they're small.
No.
as we're all talking,
How the
Sultan
fuck's my
really does
character
not
9
really
in
care.
but wisdom 16?
Oh, right.
Like,
So
I know
I don't know.
everything, but I don't know anything.
So,
No,
Eamon.
wisdom is like street knowledge, by the way.
Yeah. Eamon, what's your save? What's the save against you?
What's the what?
The spell save against you.
Oh, the spell save, it will be because I've heard of it secondhand.
Yeah, so it'd be +5.
Plus minus 5. So
It'd be +5.
yeah,
Plus
plus 5.
minus
But
5.
what's your
No,
spell
5.
save?
What's my what?
Your spell save, spellcasting. Let's see. Let's go quick. Casting spells, spellcasting ability. All right, spell save DC 8 plus your proficiency, which is +3, so 11 plus your intelligence. 11 plus 4 is
4.
15. So I need to roll 15. Okay. All right. So let's see. Are you casting this spell?
Yes, I am casting spell.
Alright. So we'll say while these people were talking.
And Sultan did not give a damn about the slaves they're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah. You're totally entranced in the spell casting that you're taking. So you guys are just like walking along, and Eamon, like Sultan is just staring into this crystal ball. It's like 6 inches from his face, and he's staring into it, mumbling at it. Let's see. You feel the spell start to take place, and it's a save, so it's a roll. Yeah. After 10 minutes of mumbling into this, you feel that yourself, like your thoughts and your mind start to get absorbed into this crystal ball.
Oh, we teleport.
What?
We teleport.
No.
Okay.
No, so you're completely entranced in this. Like everything around you just kind of goes dark. And while you're staring into this crystal ball, you begin to see a sort of an ethereal being.
Is this a scrying orb?
And then, almost as if it realizes your presence, it pushes you back out. So for a split instance, you felt that you were in the middle of some chamber.
I feel a disturbance in the force.
And then, as the aperture opens and you start to see this room, you see it immediately start to go back and turn dark.
Back. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so as okay, yeah, everyone's walking, and then all of a sudden I just stop and I start like blacking out, and I just see this. What was it? It's like a room, and then I get pushed out of it.
Yeah, so you started to like perceive into like this. It's like a chamber. It's like a round room. You saw large statues inside of it, but you weren't really able to make them out before your vision into the room was pushed back out.
Okay.
Cram.
Yep.
I'm walking next to Eamon, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I see this happening, right? I see him like zone out.
You see him zoned out, just like staring into this little glass ball in his palm.
Yeah, only.
Right.
Eamon gets
Does everyone like keep walking, or do they notice as well?
Let me see. What's the order of march? Order.
I'm not sure about the lore-y type stuff on scrying orbs, but does it cause like any magical disturbance?
No, it's all fine.
Okay, because I could roll a perception check, but if it doesn't cause any disturbance, then no.
Yeah. So from the order of march, I have Creed and Haplo in the front, and then I have Sultan standing by Kanzo actually, and Athia and Zapper in the middle.
No, I'm just saying because I was standing next to Eamon the entire time during that penis flexing contest.
Yeah,
So I
it's
just
been like 10 minutes.
oh, it's been like time. Okay, I see. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
So as I back out, I want to put the crystal ball back in my bag of holding.
Okay.
So no one noticed it, right?
Kanzo would have been next to him, so Kanzo, you can roll. Let's see what's Kanzo's passive perception. Because I haven't had to check his character sheet in a minute. Yeah. So Kenzo, I would say that he was being conspicuous enough that you would be able to see him, like staring into this ball while you were walking next to him.
So Kanzo, as he's walking next to Sultan, obviously Sultan's been zoned out for a while after they were having a little conversation, and he sees him sort of snap back to reality, and he kind of nudges him, and he speaks to him in Elvish. He says to him in Elvish because he's still wary of the new members of the party. He just asks him what happened.
What are you laughing?
Okay, I'll reply to him in English. I'll type that out.
Snap back to reality.
Snap back to reality. Whoop, there
There
goes
goes
gravity.
You feel the ground leaving your feet.
Rocks float.
Mom spaghetti.
Hanzo rap god question mark?
I really hope he is. Please canonically make him a rap god.
Okay.
Unironically a deity.
I'm gonna spit bars the next time I'm drunk.
Spit bars when you do spells.
But not even good ones like Killer Bee, like level bars. I'll just be like, I'm casting Barkskin. Yo, it's gonna be really good. Yo.
Hey, yeah.
Every time you launch a fireball, stick it at your arm, go, yeah,
Yeah, Kobe.
yeah, yeah.
Healing touch for my boys.
So
Keep in touch for the
Kanzo
ladies.
asked Sultan. Kenzo asked Sultan, "What did he see?"
Yeah,
what's going
I'm
on?
typing it. 1 second.
Oh, okay, you're gonna type it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because
take
he asked
a,
me about Elvish.
take a 2 or 3 minute break. I'm gonna take a piss real quick.
We speak
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
Elvish.
sure.
Oh, dude, I just realized. You know how much movement speed I got?
What?
How much?
50.
What?
Because I'm wearing those Uggs.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
And they give me +5. And my base speed is 35. And because I have fast movement, that's +10. So it's 35 + 10 + 5. That's 50. Jesus fucking Christ. Why have I created orcish Usain Bolt?
Yeah, you're right. He's just gone like pure Nick Road.
Jamie.
Jamie, stop saying nigga.
Jamie.
I said Nig Road.
Jamie.
As if it was
What's
a
that
street.
saying?
What?
There's Rockstar updated the code on the social club and it's referring to PC achievements for Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh.
Oh.
That's old news, nigga.
No, it's literally from today, but sure.
Exactly, it's old news. I've known about this for like morning.
I can't wait to pirate
You
it.
stupid.
Your mama nig.
Rakist. Rakisma. Rakisma.
What the fuck?
Rakisma.
Fucking creatures.
Rakisma.
Rakisma
Codex.
sounds like a troll warlock. I am Rakisma of the Senjin tribe.
Codex, I love Donut Operator.
What'd you say?
What?
I love Donut Operator.
Same, dude.
What?
What's that?
Donut
Oh, that's the
operator's so
Twitter.
funny.
It's the Twitter
Oh,
you
yeah.
just posted.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love his cat's name is Squirt.
Me and
Yeah,
Cram
dude.
binge watched a bunch of Donut like a while ago. Like we sat and watched Donut for like 6 hours.
What the
Unironically,
fuck?
a great streamer, by the way.
Yeah,
You guys should
really
watch him
good.
if you don't. Alright, so is everybody back or did everybody go away?
We're
Yeah,
all
we're
back.
I'm here.
Okay, cool. Alright, so Harshnag's just like marching along. After about a half hour, it's getting closer to noon now. You see him just like immediately crouch. Just like but he's still like taller than all of you. But he's like crouching as low as he can. And he just like puts his big finger to his lips like through the bottom of his beard, just like his hand parts his beard and comes up to his lips, and he's shh. And he just like points like this big ass finger off to the southeast.
Oh. What?
What's the point in that, bro?
Do I roll? Could I roll a perception to try and see what the fuck he means?
Yeah, you don't have to roll a perception. He just starts like he like sees that you guys don't understand what he's talking about. He's just like he like does like he points at his teeth. And he like points at his head. And he's like,
Dragon?
he just like shakes his head and like face palms.
Giant?
He just points at Zap.
Oh.
Mayonnaise.
Or?
Orc.
Orc.
I'm not an
Not
orc.
that kind of orc.
Oh,
Okay,
oh,
listen, you're
I
a
think we
halfling,
reached
but
the orcs. We
Zach,
reached the
you
orcs.
have the teeth.
Wait,
You're the closest thing he could point to. He basically considers you a son. Don't get mad about it. Zap. I pet his thigh. Calm down.
Harshnag does like the heart hand motion at Zap.
Oh, you can't be mad at that.
a tear like fucking falls out of Zap's eye as he smiles.
Feel strong, man.
It freezes to his cheek.
All right. How do you guys want to proceed?
I'm gonna pull out
so-
Flame Tongue and charge.
You just gonna charge?
No,
Zap.
no,
Yeah.
we have to do
Oh
this
my! I could have used
strategically.
sneak attack.
I just pull out Flame Tongue Ignis and just fucking run.
Okay.
Zap.
How far are they? How far are they?
Battle map.
Here we go, dude.
Monkey
Here we
ass.
go again.
Here we go, dude.
No, shit.
So Harshnag like creeps. Let's see. How does Harshnag do? Let's see how Harshnag does. What's the skill for stealth? Dex?
Yes.
Oh, go Harshnag. Harshnag like scoots through the snow over behind this tree here. And he's just like creeped up behind it and he's looking through. Zap pulls out his sword and yells Ignis. Or he whispers Ignis, I guess. In front of you.
Kanzo whispers
Oh,
to
these
everyone.
guys.
Oof.
I told you there was a ton of orcs.
Tidal wave, tidal wave.
No, they're slaves.
The little halfling.
Halflings.
The babies.
The
And-
baby.
Look
We're
at
not
the
babies.
Look at the
The
baby.
Look at the
No,
Oh, look
that's
at the
not a baby.
baby.
It's Athia. Oh.
Look at the-
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Why are you shaking the baby, dude?
This
So-
isn't a baby.
So
This is a
you guys
basketball.
make your way up. Zap has his sword out. Ignis, he sprints up, so I guess Zap's out in front.
I ready my rapier.
Alright. So as you make your way up to this tree, Zap, you see like a fucking like a squad of orcs. Just like a dozen of them or so.
My eyes like light up. I'm like, I have a huge fuck off smile on my face.
Let's fuck him up, bro.
Alright. So
roll initiative.
well, let's see. Do you guys wanna how do you guys wanna handle this? You guys just wanna run in? Because they haven't seen you up to this point.
I'm running in. Bye.
No.
Alright.
Did.
Alright,
I'm-
so
I could have cast it past without trace, but you know.
alright, so what does everybody else want to do?
I wanna run in with it.
I
Before,
fucking face palm.
Before Zap runs in, before Zap runs in, as he pulls out Flame Tongue and shouts Ignis, I'm close enough to throw a back skin on him, so that's what I'll do.
Okay.
I wanna cast Conjure Mental Elements.
Fuck you.
What did you cast?
Everybody roll initiative because nobody's trying to be stealthy about this. But okay.
I roll
I
at
can reroll that.
advantage. I roll at advantage. Fuck you guys. Yeah.
That
So-
monkey was so
shit.
funny.
Oh no, Kanzo.
No.
I'm so
Yo!
Oh no.
Yo, meet me big again.
I'm gonna.
Yo,
Oh
that
my,
one is
there's
fat.
so much on this fucking battle map. Wood hue. I see.
Job.
What?
I mean, Haplo. A fucking fuck a big fuck off lightning bolt, my guy.
Oh no,
No,
Alright.
you'll kill the fucking prisoners, don't you, dumbass? Zap will actually kill you.
I won't.
How do I cast Bark Skin? It's got nothing for me to click.
What's Bark Skin?
All right, so
It
it's
just makes David armor class 16.
Alright, let me see. Where's Bark
It
Skin right
can't.
here?
It makes the. I just linked Bark Skin. You touch a willing creature until the spell's end. The target skin has a rough bark-like appearance, and the target's AC cannot be less than 16.
He's gonna be a big tree.
Okay,
in
so that's gonna be your
trees.
concentration?
Yep.
Alright, making sure. Alright, so let's see. I'll just make Zaps AC +3.
Wow.
There we go. Alright, there you go, Zap. You have AC +3.
Thanks, bro.
Cast major armor on him too.
Alright, anything else?
Well, I was running in there.
Well, you were running in, but you didn't. I'll say, who else is running in with Zap?
I'm not running in. I'm staying back.
I'm probably running up behind because Creed is running up with him too, right?
Yeah, right next to
Okay.
him.
So,
I'm sort of
Creed and
kiting
Zap,
behind
you
them.
guys get an attack of opportunity. Go ahead and roll for whatever you like.
Well, I popped rage, so blam.
I was gonna move somewhere around here.
Not yet,
So
it's not your
I
turn.
can do.
Not
I can
yet.
do all 3 attacks.
It's not your turn.
No, you can do one attack.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna do
Can
one
I?
attack against this orc in front of me.
Okay. You know what? You get a free turn, actually. So, yeah, you can do all 3 attacks if you want.
Sick, bro.
I take it back again. Retcon, you get 1 attack.
I hate you, Cramp.
Fuck.
Retcon.
That's a hit. That hurt a lot.
Heavy.
So it's like,
Okay. Oh, okay.
yeah. So you immediately just kill this one orc that was just like walking along, just it's like he runs at Agnes.
Like get hit by fucking Christ.
All right, and then Creed, it's your turn as well. So you see, so Creed sees Zap just sprint past him towards these orcs, and Creed just like immediately doesn't even question anything, just fucking chases him.
Can I move slightly to the right? I mean.
Crap, did I miss my
Sure.
turn?
No, it's not your turn yet.
Oh, okay. Well,
They get a bonus turn because they decided to just run in here and attack.
Oh, okay.
I want to use green flame blade. How do I
Okay.
do it? How do I use it?
Green flame blade. So what you do is you go to actions.
Yeah.
And let's see. Green flame blade. Let's read you. Can I see the spell or no? Oh no. I can't find it. Okay. Green flame blade. Please open. Oh, found it. Okay. Alright, so you have verbal and material component, instantaneous. As part of the attack action used to cast a spell, you must make a melee attack. Okay, so make your melee attack against the creature.
Okay. This, I guess.
Yep, then that's a hit. That's a big hit. Targets suffer normal attack, and green fire leaps the target to a different creature of your choice. Okay. So yeah, you slice him with that. You need to another creature within 5 feet of him. You need to untarget him and target another creature.
This one.
Yep, there you go. Okay.
Okay.
So now next to green flame blade, there's a fire.
Okay.
Sorry, the little blood symbol. Click the little blood symbol.
Damn.
Nice. And let's see, spells damage increases. Okay, what's this effect? Oh, that's cool. Alright, that's probably right. Okay. I have to read the spell real quick. Otherwise, the spell fails on a hit. The target suffers attacks normal effects, and green fire leaps from the target to a different creature.
Wait, so I do plus 1d8 fire damage to the actual target, and the second creature gets a 1d8 plus spellcasting ability modifier.
Yeah, so it's 2d8.
Okay.
Yep. So I think untarget the second one and target the first one. You get to hit him with the fire too.
Okay. Oh, the fire thing does 2d8.
Yes, correct. Boom. So yeah. So he
Jesus.
just like slices off this thing's head, and just like the fire pours into it, and then green fire just like bursts out of his rib cage and bounces to the next one.
Whoa.
Easy.
Do I get my bonus action that I get every time I attack?
No, we're just gonna use that one for this round. All right, Haplo, it's your turn.
Okay.
So all the orcs turn around, like they all turn around and whip out their swords.
Wait, they turn around to us? To me,
No,
They
to
all
us.
turn around and they see Zap and
oh,
Creed in
they
here.
just see Zap and Creed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want to cast Enlarge on Zap.
Big man.
Okay, go ahead. Target him and cast Enlarge.
Alright.
Oh, I don't know if you can cast. Let's see. So Enlarge. Yeah, you can. So you target him
Uh-huh.
and you click the second effect, which is Enlarge.
Big man.
The second one, right? No, the second
Roll
one.
intimidation when you're-
It's not the dice, it's the one in the middle.
Yeah, okay, I get you now. Okay. Boom.
Not
Here you
that
go.
one.
Alright, so Zap, you are enlarged.
Nice.
So Zap's muscles that are already bulging from the rage effect just start to. He gets even bigger and even meaner. And your
Actual
turn.
redirection.
Yep. Or just called we called it a Creed erection.
That's alarming.
Okay. Yob, end your turn.
Oh yeah, sorry. Right.
God damn it, Zap, you're not humongous.
What do you mean? Why not?
Because that's not how that spell works. I was just being nice to you. Okay, so this orc in the back of the train immediately turns around and swings his great axe at you. Let's see. Okay, cool. So yeah, he like whips around with his great axe and he swings it directly at Zap, hitting him, and just chunky. Then he roars up to his friends, "Help me!"
Oh, why didn't my health double?
Because that was a fun thing that I was doing for fun. This other one runs around the side, swings his great axe at you, and misses. The orcs are starting to like peel out of their formation now. Let's see.
You actually have like a
5,
really tiny heart inside you. It's extremely frail.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This guy comes around. He's trying to help his buddies. He swings his great axe at Creed. Misses. The halflings start to scatter.
Of course.
Let's see, which one is this? What are you, halfling 3, 6? Okay, so he just runs. So he's gonna run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He runs over here, then he turns around and he goes, "Ah, giant!"
Poor guy.
Then he starts scattering 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. So you see all the halflings just start to scatter, basically. They're like hiding in these bushes and shit.
Now we have to play hide and go seek after.
Jobber lighting.
Alright.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, buddy. I'll move out of the way, my guy.
The orcs are converging on Creed and Zap.
Didn't even make a dent.
Didn't even make a dent.
Oh shit.
Oh
Don't
shit.
say that to the don't say that to the DM.
Didn't even make
Fuck
a
you
dent.
up.
Make it then. Oh shit.
Zap, it's your turn.
Shit, I get to kill people.
Come on, fuck him up.
The guy in front of me, he's about to suffer what is called a pro gamer move.
Reckless attack.
Oh no.
Oh well.
Yo.
Bye bye.
So yeah, you guys see Zap just like hack through this orc. No problem.
Next.
Next. Thank you, next.
You go again. Okay,
Oh,
bye.
here we go, buddy.
Next.
Jesus.
Fucking, that's ridiculous.
I wonder if
Okay.
I'm actually gonna manage to even kill anyone.
Yeah. So you just see like
Then I
Zap
run
just
in here.
laughing.
And I run in here.
He's just got a
Okay.
big smile on his face.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Alright.
He's just like
The
covered
orcs-
in blood, head to
The
toe.
orcs are starting to panic. He sees you running out of his ah! And he swings his great axe at you. And he misses, like just out of sheer panic, like he just swings wildly. Athia, it's
Oh
your
my
turn.
god. I drop my sword and turn back and look at Constance and say, "Mind this for me." My rapier. I ready my crossbow. I run over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think. I mean, if I shot, this wouldn't provide me disadvantage, right? Because there's some stuff in
Yeah,
front of
you're
me.
good. You have two.
Okay.
You have partial cover.
Okay, so I aim my crossbow at him. Let's see. And then I will use my sneak attack.
Jesus Christ.
Shit.
Crossbow bolt right into the side of his fucking neck. Zap had his eyes on him. I wanted to do something too.
Don't steal my kill, bitch.
She just
So as
fucking-
Zap was raising his sword, he just sees him, like, jolt for a moment.
Yeah.
And then his eyes widen, and he falls to his knees, and he slumps.
As Zap sees this, he just locks eyes with Athia, and she just sees death in his eyes.
He sees a
The-
shit-eating grin.
The orc in the back just like looks to his friends. Half of them are already dead. He just looks to the remaining half. He goes, "There's more."
And with, let me check my sheet.
Cram.
Yo.
My fantasy grounds froze.
Restarted
Oh,
them.
no.
Just restarted, it's all good.
Can I just restart it?
Yeah.
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 Okay, cool.
It's probably your stream.
No, it was the Steam overlay.
Yeah, you need more cores.
It was my Steam overlay.
Oof. Launching through Steam. Gross.
Imagine. Oh, hold up now. It's saying.
There, you done?
running.
I'm looking at my sheet to see if there's anything I can do.
You can use your cunning action to dash.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Yeah, I guess I'll move
That's the only. I think it's the only bonus action you have.
There we go.
somewhere around here. And that means one of the halflings will be able to see me.
Yep.
Where's the button?
They're hunting us with the giants. She's
No, we're not! I'm not a race trader! Harshnecks, be common!
Race trader.
Alright, so the orcs are doing their best to converge on you guys. They're swinging their great axes and just running in, attempting to smack the shit out of Zap. Ooh.
Not doing nothing.
This one runs up to Athia, actually.
Cram.
Oh, fuck.
Sultan, your turn.
Cram, can you bring up the map for me? I don't know how to do it.
You can go into maps and then
Okay.
filter on shared, or I could just reshare it.
Thanks.
12. Oh,
Okay,
Orc
so
12
I-
turns come after mine, so it's fine.
So before they jumped on them, I casted elemental, conjure minor elemental.
You didn't get a bonus turn, so you didn't cast shit. If you want to cast it now, you can.
Come on, I can't cast it now. It takes a minute.
Oh, it takes a minute?
Yes.
Fuck you guys. You didn't have a minute because Zap ran in, so you have 9 more turns.
Fuck
if you
you,
wanna
Zap.
Yeah. So if you want to take your time casting it, you can.
Nah, I'm gonna cast something even more OP. I'm gonna cast Wall of Fire.
What the fuck?
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh no, not Wall of Fire. I read that one.
Where is it at?
Right in front of Athia. Like Athia is on the good side, and everyone else is on the bad side.
I had
Okay, so to
plans!
the right of Wall of Fire. Like you want it going up and down or left and right? Draw an arrow. Draw an arrow.
Down there, okay.
Yeah.
Wait.
I really wanted to use my sneak attack after I fixed it.
Yeah, here.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, so 20 feet long like that.
Yes.
All right. So who's the bad side and who's the good side?
Behind Zap is the good side. Zap's side is the
So
good side. Yeah.
Zap side. So Athia's in the bad side.
Athi would be like literally on the side. She wouldn't be
No,
on.
Yeah.
Athia's on the bad side.
See?
He's on
Athi
the edge.
Can you maybe not cast this?
she's literally on the edge, Cram.
Yeah, on the bad
Yeah.
edge.
Look at that! I'm still at the bad edge. She's on the corner. She's literally peeking the corner.
You create a wall of fire. It's 1 foot thick, ringed wall up to. All right, so it's 1 foot thick, up to 20 feet long. When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a dex saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 5d8 fire damage, half as much on a successful one.
Please cast.
I have an ability called evasion an ability called evasion. Dodge out of area effects. Effects that allow dexterity saving throws for half become no damage if succeeded, half if failed, including critical failures.
Okay.
Cool. I'll cast that then.
All right.
That's
So
how it's
Athia's on the bad side.
Let's say that. Okay, sure.
All right. So let's see. Creatures within this area of effect. So I'll say that creatures in this area of effect are Orc 13.
Just Orc 13.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't that mean 17 and I can't see 2 have to do dex saving throws as well?
At the beginning of their turns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is that what you want, Eamon?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
No, okay. Oh, by
Thank
the
God
way,
I have a +6 on dex saving throws.
if you shoot an arrow through it, becomes fire arrow.
Yo!
Uh-huh.
End turn.
He needs to cast on Orc 13.
13 is the other one. Oh, hold up.
Okay.
Which one is that? It's this one, right?
Yep.
Check. Okay. Orc 13. Fuck you.
Go
dude.
ahead and roll the save on him. He failed, so go ahead and roll damage on him. Should be 5d8 damage. He's super dead.
He's dead.
Yeah. So you see this wall of fire just like shoot across the battlefield. It's like 20 feet tall, and it's like a foot wide and 20 feet long. It just like shoots like right along the ground. This flame just like spits up, and you see this one orc standing in it just get eaten alive by the flames. Immediately his skin starts to char, and he drops his weapons and he peels at his face, and all of his skin just like cooks off to the ground. He turns into a puddle.
Oh, that's grim. That's fucking grim.
I like that one.
Dude. And that's the end of my turn. Smile.
Smile.
So let's see, who's this? Orc number 8? Yeah, he sees his friend just getting melted. So he's going to run this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to run here. Alright. Orc number 2, he needs to do his save, Eamon.
Okay. So,
Go ahead and
cast
save
again?
for him. Yeah, go ahead and... yeah, just do his save.
Save. Okay,
Yeah.
do I have to target him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I can roll a save. Let's see. So it's gonna be orc number 2. So it's the lower of the two that are diagonal.
Let's see. He failed.
Yeah, he failed. All right. So go ahead and roll damage on him. Yep, he's dead. So you guys just see this
See you, buddy.
fire. This fire just like billowing out on Athia's side of this wall, and like this orc's eyes just like pop and melt inside their sockets, and like his entire back just gets charred immediately, and he falls over.
Ew.
They're literally melting.
Creed, it's your turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna firebolt this guy.
Firebolt. That would be a disadvantage if you did it.
Why?
Because you're
Because he's within melee range of you.
pretty gay.
No, it's reasonable.
I'll firebolt someone else then. This
You're still at disadvantage because there's an
This
enemy
guy.
right beside you.
pretty gay. I'll just
Just swing your fucking sword, cunt.
Yeah,
do that.
it's swing that sword. Swing that big sword. Yeah. You miss. Swing again. Because you have an extra attack. That's a hit. That's a big hit.
Ooh.
And then, hold on, I think, Creed, you have some other things you're not
Modifiers, man. +5.
Yeah, modifiers
Jesus.
are less.
Alright, so you use... Oh, hey, hold on. War magic.
Yeah,
So-
it's if I use a cantrip or a spell.
Oh,
Yeah, I get a
I
bonus.
see. Alright, cool. If you want to go ahead and... Alright, so that was your extra attack as a bonus action, right?
Yeah.
Attack twice. No, the extra attack is not a bonus action. It's a feature. So I will let you cast your spell at disadvantage since I didn't read that before. So you can go ahead and cast it, but you still have to cast it at disadvantage.
Okay, how do I just click this on the
Yeah,
bottom left?
just click this. Yeah.
Yeah, so just click the roll next to Firebolt.
Ah, miss.
Okay, so it
Got
missed.
an 18 or 14.
But it doesn't say you have to be successful, I don't think. Or
Oh
magic.
yeah, true. True, if
You
I
use your
cast that
action.
magic, yeah.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, so you already cast it, so you already used it, so you can still use your weapon attack as a bonus action. So you can use another attack with your sword, and you hit. Easy. Oh. Yeah.
And you kill.
So you
Big
see
damage.
Creed like whip out his sword. He swings his sword and just fucking like slashes right across the sword's chest. He pulls his left hand back and just like throws a fireball at him. And the orc ducks the fireball, but as he ducks, Creed comes on the backhand with his sword and just lops his head off his shoulders.
Christ.
No mercy.
Is that the end of your turn?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Kenzo.
Hell yeah, dude.
Just absolute massacre going on here.
Yup.
So, Kanzo would like to use conjure animals.
It takes a minute to cast.
No, it doesn't. Conjure animals is one action.
Conjure animals. Is it a different spell? It's a different spell. Yeah. God damn it. Okay. So that will drop your concentration on Zap, removing his AC +3.
Yeah, I don't care.
Like zap.
Alright. So go ahead and you lose your concentration. Go ahead and cast Conjure Animals. What would you like to conjure?
2 direwolves.
2 direwolves. Okay.
CR1, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so 2 direwolves.
Direwolf. Okay. I remember why I hated having you in the party. Let's go. Alright, CR1. 1, 2. These are friendly. Tokens. Dire. Where would you like them to be?
Right next to Zap.
Oh, Jesus. So, Zap, you're fighting away, and you just fucking immediately find these 2 wolves that are like, hey, what's up, dog? And they just immediately flank Zap on either side. Alright.
Does he know they're friendly though?
Don't know, he just sees him pop up. He's fought with Zap before, so... Or, sorry, he's fought with Kanzo before. Alright, what else, Kanzo?
And then I'm just gonna move forward a little bit. And then I am Gucci.
Alright. Cool. Alright, let's see. This orc is having a bad time. Eamon, you can roll your save on him. Eamon.
I'm in here.
NO2
In LA.
NO2 body.
1 second, 1 second.
Grandma's turning off his computer. Monka.
Okay.
1 second.
It's already been one.
So
You're
don't
fired.
forget to add the
I think I
direwolves
can
to
do it.
combat
I can
tracker.
do it.
Okay,
I think the direwolves come
so-
after me. I think they inherit
Uh,
my initiative.
Yes, they
Oh,
do.
do they?
I'll roll a save for him, right?
Yeah, you need to roll save for them.
Okay. He failed. Cause fuck
Okay.
him.
So him
And now
advantage.
he's dead.
This guy's just like he stares down at his friend. Harshnag just like
Multiple,
bends
one
the
by
tree.
one.
Harshnag just like bends the tree over, and just like looks out and
Oh,
sees what's
no.
happening. And you just see he sees like his little kids just absolutely destroying these orcs. And then you see him just start nodding his head.
Like the Jack Nicholson thing. Yes. Yes.
Haplo, it's your turn.
Yes. The orc that's right in front of the direwolf. Which one is that? Like, has he been attacked before? No, right?
It's 16.
Oh, okay. Cool. I couldn't read that. All right. I would like to shoot a firebolt at that orc.
Am I just not gonna get to kill any fucking people?
You already killed one.
You have 2 on you. You already have 2 on you. Chill. Let's hope you don't die.
Cram?
No.
Just cast it.
Oh,
it's
I mean,
fine.
yeah, you can target him and kill him. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. And I would like to cast it empowered.
Oh, okay. So go ahead and do that.
All right. How do I? What was the trick again? Okay, so,
So
target
you use
him.
one, yeah. So
then-
you use one sorcery point. You need to go
Yeah.
ahead and roll your attack for fireball or whatever it is. Is it fireball?
It's firebolt.
Okay, I was gonna say if you're casting fireball, Zap's gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Alright, so go ahead and
No
roll your
eyebrows.
attack with firebolt.
Okay. Oh,
Alright,
yikes.
you don't have to worry about it. So don't spend your you spent your empowered point. So
Yikes.
Yeah.
Okay.
it's an empowered. So you just use Zap. You just so let's see. Kenzo, you see Creed, you see Zap, and the direwolves all see this fucking giant firebolt just like fly like right over their heads, off into the distance, and it just explodes against the mountainside.
Ah, useful.
There's an avalanche. A local town is destroyed. Happily, murderer strikes again.
The halflings village.
No!
It's Athia's village. It's
Yes.
Athia's village.
My village is so far away. It's in the valley.
Yeah,
Alright,
dude,
is
it
it
flew
your
all
turn?
the way over there to the valley.
The
that
green
you
valley
do
where there's no
too?
mountains.
I think that's all I can do my turn. Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
That's,
You can move if you like.
Nah, I'm fine. I'll stay
This
behind.
orc is like, we're gonna get one of you. He swings his axe at Creed and just fucking. It like glances off of Creed's armor. All of the halflings are panicking now. They're just like running around like with their hands in the air. They're like, "Ah!" Zap, it's your turn. They're all like hiding behind the trees
Fucking
now.
finally, Jesus Christ.
With all of these effects on him, I need to take a picture of that.
Yeah, look at all these effects, dude.
This is how Zap looks every fight.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Fuck bullshit ass.
Calm your ass down.
And
Miss.
Misses.
At
What the
advantage?
+7, dude. Oh god.
Oh shit!
Oh no.
I forgot to roll my extra damage. I was supposed to roll one of these extra.
Oh no. He's dead. He's super dead.
There you go.
He's
Zap-
minty.
Stop it! He's
Zap-
already dead.
Zap
Already.
literally just like slashes through this dude. Like it's his like you see Flame Tongue just bite from like the tip of this guy's shoulder all the way down into his opposite ankle, And the guy just like
Jesus.
flops down in two pieces, like completely separate pieces.
Zap then takes him and turns him into mincemeat. Puts him in his bag.
1,
Where are you going?
5, 10, 11. What am I doing? 10, 50, 20, 25.
He's going around the wall.
No fucking firewalls, cunt.
That's pretty funny. I'm not gonna. Funny.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oof,
okay,
he's
that's
the-
good.
Ended his career.
It's like Zap just goes like big mad whenever he sees orcs running around.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, so you just lop that dude in half. Athia, go
So-
ahead and you so aim and target Athia, she needs to roll a save.
Oh no, doesn't she have that thing?
I can roll a dex save myself.
Roll the dex save yourself. That's a fail.
God.
That's okay. I take half.
Okay,
Oh,
so you
still
take
not
half damage.
God.
Eamon, go ahead
That's
and roll the damage. You don't have to target. Don't target her.
Don't target. Okay.
Just
Just
roll your
roll
damage.
damage?
Yeah.
Crumb.
Hold on, Athie's about to get chomped.
It's a 19.
Okay, so half of
that's
19 is. Yeah,
No,
no, half of
No,
19
no.
is 9, because it's 9 and a
Nine.
half. It rolls down for
Okay.
you guys. So, Athia, you just get like this scorch and it just like catches the bottom of your hair on fire.
Oh no.
I pat it like frantically. Like there's like a sleeve missing from my shirt.
Is that what you're gonna use your action for?
What? No, that's like a free thing. I'm just patting my hair.
Oh, okay. Make sure.
Jesus, that's not my action. I'm reacting to my cram.
Big mad.
Don't kill me, dickhead. I would like to use a cunning action to disengage, and then I will use my natural movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over here should be fine. I aim with my crossbow.
Why would you not go
Zap
behind the
isn't.
wall?
Zap isn't. What?
Why wouldn't you go behind the wall?
I want to kill him.
Fire arrow,
Yeah,
you
you
dumb
can.
cunt.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, just fire through the
Oh.
wall.
1,
It's the
2,
wall of fire. It's not an actual stone wall.
1, 2,
It's like you
3,
guys can see
4,
through it.
Yeah.
5. Okay, there. Oh, well, she's short. How am I supposed to know?
You can see through it. You can see your target through this wall of fire.
Yeah. I think she's got 1d4 as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
For the fire. Yeah.
Just a hit.
There we go. That's good. That's the spot I want to be in.
Nice.
No, it's not. It's
Okay.
beside Creed, but I'll live with that.
I was about to say.
What's that tail doing, Creed?
Oh no, Zap isn't close enough for me to roll sneak, is it?
No. No
Shit.
sneak damage.
That's fine. Whatever.
I ain't getting close to that dude. That's a fucking firewall. Fuck you, nigga.
Dex saves? Fuck that.
But you didn't hit though. You just did damage.
I did roll 6 damage on him, or 9 total.
Okay, you didn't hit though.
With
You didn't add your 1d4. What are you doing? You didn't hit. How are you rolling
You didn't
damage?
hit.
Sorry, I'm spacing out.
0 damage.
Stop being flustered around me, my guy.
Oh no.
I hate you.
I
Roll
hit
your attack. Okay, that is.
1d4.
Now roll
1d4.
1d4 and add it to your mod. That's not 1d4.
Oh,
What are
my-
you doing?
I'm mama.
0 damage.
God damn
Roll
it, Jimmy.
1d4. Add 4 to your modifier, then roll damage.
Yes. Finally! Hey!
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 Hey! So
Hey.
this flaming arrow flies out and strikes him like right in the shoulder.
Nice.
Ouch. You can hear skin and fat sizzling.
Yo.
Yeah.
You smell it.
Smells
tasty.
good.
Smells like pork. You know
Zap
what smells
really
like
put
boar?
this guy
Right,
with
is
his
it-
hand.
That's the end of your turn.
Yeah, I used my bonus. Wait, no. Yeah, that was a bonus action essentially.
Yep.
Or 12.
Alright. Eamon, roll his save for me, because I'm lazy.
Okay. Save.
I don't see it. Oh no. He
He
failed. Roll your damage.
He dead. Instant dead.
Christ.
28.
So the flame, right? So what happens is the flame flies out, right? The bolt flies through the fire from Matthew's bolt, and then the flaming arrow strikes him. He looks down at it, and then the hole that her bolt punctured just gets followed up with like this torrent of fire that comes out and swallows him up.
That's so cool.
That is so cool.
Yeah, and he just
Oh,
gets
dude.
cooked. Easy.
Easy.
Sultan,
Oh,
your turn.
hey, it's my
Crispy
turn
fried.
again. So all of this, and I just used one spell.
Yeah, you just use one
Okay.
spell. Appreciate it. Good looks.
Fucking mages.
Uh,
This boss time.
Spell casting
you know,
retards.
I'm just gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Wait, I didn't target myself. Hold on. First, okay, yeah, there. And Mage Armor, and that is gonna give me extra health.
For what purpose? There's literally one left.
Yeah, I just want to protect from myself. It lasts 8 hours, Jamie. 8 hours.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So 7 times 2 plus 4, that's 18. Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Greed.
Okay, I'll just kill this nigga.
See, you already know it's gonna work. He already knows what's up.
Go
It's
ahead and
gonna
cast
take
your
half an
spell.
hour again.
I'm gonna green flame blade him. A big hit.
That hits.
Huge.
Yep.
So
I
there's an
do
effect.
normal.
So before you do normal,
Yeah.
there's an effect, right? So you cast Green Flame Blade. Go ahead and click the effect next to Green Flame Blade. There's a little guy standing.
Yeah.
Boom. There you go. Now just swing your sword.
Oh, okay.
Now damage. Easy. Yep. So you've
So
hurt him.
I can attack again.
Yes, you can. You have an extra attack. Yep, man.
Damn.
You can roll damage again. Yep. So
Finally.
Bye bye.
you see this this
Bye-bye.
green flame. So in contrast with Zap's red flame just biting through 30 fucking orcs, you see Creed's green flame in contrast, just on the other side of the battlefield, just fucking sewing holes through this guy.
What if they touch swords deflushed?
Green plus red.
Can I use my bonus action to touch Athia's little butthole?
Yes, you can.
Stop trying to touch me! I need to roll a dex.
Done.
I need to roll a
Done.
dex.
No. So
Gonzo's next.
all right.
I'm kidding, faggot. Gonzo's
It was-
next.
I can't trust you.
And that's the end of combat. You guys are out of initiative.
Combat. Okay. I used an action to stop the firewall.
Firewalls.
Yeah.
All right. So the firewall stops.
Pet them first. I pet them first.
They're petted.
I
They were sufficiently petted.
can
You
I
guys. Go ahead.
can I break concentration so Zamp is no longer enlarged?
Yes.
How do I do that?
You just say it.
Just say it.
Okay,
Concentrate.
I break concentration. Also, I have a question. Do I need to, because I casted enlarge for 2 rounds on Zap, do I need to consume 2 second spell level slots?
No.
No, just one.
Just 1? Okay.
Just one.
And then also the firebolt, which is first. There you go.
There you
Wait,
go.
firebolt is a cantrip.
That's a cantrip, dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
Yep. All right. So you guys are good to go. So you guys are standing around this pool of bodies.
I try to loot them.
And you,
This time I think I'm not gonna be last for looting, and I jump over.
I'm looting. I loot all the ones I killed.
Yeah.
Stop fucking me over!
I am looting.
you guys find 5 gold, 36 silver, and 11 copper.
That's it.
I take it.
Okay, is there any bows?
No,
No bows?
There's nothing of value to be found.
nothing really.
There was.
The-
but
I'm
we
gonna
already-
I'm gonna head up to
Nah, I
one of
put
the
that.
I'm gonna head up to one of the halflings. I'll head
That
over
sounds-
to this one.
I'll circle him.
Don't kill me!
I'm not gonna kill you. Is that a ma'am or
Kappa.
a mister?
That's a
Are you-
woman.
Okay.
Oh,
Not a
hell
man
yeah.
or mister.
Creed, can you go somewhere else? Can you go bother Athia?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
No!
see you later.
What the fuck?
Oh, please don't kill me!
I freak out, I
I'm not.
headlines
I'm
out.
not gonna kill you. We saved you. We saved you.
But you have the giant with you.
The giant is friendly. The giant is friendly. He's helping us.
She's not. Roll a persuasion.
Yes. Okay, let me see persuasion. Skills.
I hear like a halfling screaming and Haplo trying to talk to her.
Alright, persuasion.
Persuaded. Yep. Oh, okay. Thank God.
Why were you guys captured by the orcs? What's going on?
They raided our village. They burned down all our buildings. And they killed most of us, and they were going to take us and sell us into sex slavery at some tiefling den.
Oh, which one? I know most of them.
It was in Neverwinter.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh damn, that's rough.
The boys have it worse than us girls.
The boys.
What?
How did the boys have it worse than the girls?
No, in the sex den.
Oh. Oh, did they have to?
Oh.
Did they have to bend over and cough?
CBT.
They would have.
They what?
How did
If
you
the
If we
orcs
didn't
would,
save them.
if they didn't save us.
What? I don't know what you said, Crumb.
No, if you didn't save us, the boys would have had it much worse than us ladies. Nobody in Neverwinter is interested in us girl halflings.
Yeah.
Oh,
look
really?
At you.
I love
Little
little
boy.
boys. They make me feel so good.
All right.
I
Well,
love
well,
little boys.
you're safe now. You're free.
Nope.
Oh,
Can you go tell the other halflings that it's okay that we saved you?
I will. She like peels out and like looks around like Haplo's waist. And she like looks around. It's okay, guys. They're not gonna rape us.
TOS.
God damn it.
Not raping is not TOS. Okay.
True.
He's got
Yeah,
a point.
you just see like little halfling heads like poke out of the trees. Like they're looking over at Haplo and they'll run over. Hey, babe. Almost done. So like all of the little halflings start like scrambling across the battlefield, like just
I
like
wave to them.
hopping over. They don't wave at you. They just like
Get fucked, kid.
they just like hop
ignore you.
over like orc bodies and they all like start to gather around Haplo.
Oh gosh.
It's like, oh my gosh, he saved us! He's the savior. He saved us. No one else helped.
Oh dear lord. Oh no. I don't.
There's little goblins around you.
I
Look at
don't
the
like
babies.
this.
Look at the babies. Look at the babies.
This one saved us, guys. He saved us.
I
What happened while I was away?
I didn't do
Y'all
much,
does their
guys.
savior.
Well, I'll show you what you do with these. I'll like go up to them. I just start shaking one.
Zap, don't do
Zap
that.
wouldn't do that.
Zap, don't do that.
Save me again, savior. Save me again.
I can't.
I
I
run over
go
to
up.
Zap and I smack him on the leg. Zap!
I go up and
Put it
poke
down!
him.
Just put him down.
Leave him alone, Zap. They've been through enough
Oh.
already.
Thank you for saving me again.
Oh, good lord.
So
You're so useful.
one of them takes a cloak off of his back, and he kind of like puts it like he tries to hand it over to Haplo.
No.
Say, thank you so much for saving us.
It's Bilbo. He has a cloak.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
I fold my arms. I look unimpressed and I mutter something in halfling.
So Haplo, as you receive this this cloak, you glance down and you realize that it's made of fine cloth,
Ooh.
and it appears to be embroidered with like silver and gold threads.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And there is clearly something special about this garment.
Ooh.
Made of.
I take like the cloak in my hands and I kind of like run it through my fingers. And I'm like, hey, I really appreciate this. Thank you.
It's okay. You're our hero. What is your name? We must name our next city after you since we have to rebuild it all from scratch.
I really wish I could get some decent loot.
Actually, give
Fake
them another
name,
name.
fake name.
Yeah, fake name, fake good name. Dickman or something. I don't know.
No.
Super dick man.
Porky pig.
Yep.
Porky
Say your
pig.
name is small people are gay.
No.
Skinny penis.
No. Haplo wouldn't do that. My name is Haplo, but you don't have to name your next town after
You
me.
hear
We're
Kanzo
naming
just
your
yell
next
across
town
from the side,
Haplandia.
Boring.
No, don't name your next town after me.
Haplandia, the hero of the small folk.
Oh God.
He's the god of midgets.
Just Harshnag in the background, just like hiding behind his tree. Yes.
Is this how Harshnag feels?
Yes.
Alright.
Can we ride your shoulders?
No, please.
I fold my arms.
I kind of like
can ride
I
my
kind of
shoulder.
like I kind of like glee over to you guys with like a look like, please save me from this, please. I don't like being here.
I climb up
Kanzo
on
is
his lap to make
eating
myself
berries
feel a
on
little
the
better.
floor.
Nom. I
He
climb up on his lap
offers
to
the
make myself
berries
feel
to
a little better.
Eamon and
Hey,
Harshnag.
Oh.
Do you want some of my berries?
Harshnag's like, oh hell yeah. And just like, you seem
I
like the
conjure him an extra
teeniest.
big berry. It's like actually
Oh,
giant sized berry.
Yes. So he grabs like a
Nice.
fist-sized berry and just eats it. He's like, just like sits down on his rump and he just. It's like a berry the size of one of you.
God. That's a huge
Very
fucking
cool.
berry.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well we better get back to repopulating our new town, and they all start winking at each other.
Oh no.
Take Althea, take Althea.
No,
Yeah,
don't
take her.
touch me. I'm not part of this culture.
Oh hey, another halfling. She can.
I'm from down in the valley. Don't touch me.
We need more to bear us. We need to bear more children
You
What the
have
fuck?
child
for our
bearing
town.
kits. Go with them.
Volunteer, Athia. Volunteer.
No!
I volunteer
Roll-
Althea
roll
to
a-
be the sole reaper.
I start like
Creep.
actually freaking out and shaking, like I'm clinging onto Zap's arm and I'm begging him to lift me up. Please!
Roll one
Creed-
d4 to know how many
Creed
kids
is
you
over
have.
here. Creed is over here rolling deception, saying, "I'm a halfling too."
yes, I want to try it.
That's gonna be a really hard difficulty check, man.
I'll
Yeah.
use disguise self.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
That's like
your
a nat
dece-
20 or bust.
Go ahead and roll your deception.
This is how Codex leaves the campaign. To fuck halflings for the rest of his life.
It's DC 20, bro. Roll your deception.
Roll a 20. Oh no.
Sad.
They all just like glance, like all the women halflings look over you with like this look of disgust. They're like, "We're gonna leave now." And they start.
Gotta head out.
I look over to Codex with like a thankful look. I'm like, thank God they're leaving.
Do you want me
Yeah,
to
so-
kill him?
No,
Kill them.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just looking with like a.
Just because they're Hicks doesn't mean they should die.
When they're not looking, I want to use disguise self and turn into a halfling.
Oh God.
Too late now.
I'm kidding. Too late.
Okay. Harshnag comes out of the trees and he's just like clapping. He's like, "Yeah, that was badass, guys!"
Slapping his cheeks.
Man,
I'm
you guys were
I'm
like.
gonna sit on his shoulder, by the way.
You guys were just like swinging. He's like swinging his great axe. He's like, "Yeah." You guys were like, "Huh, yeah, yeah, yeah." You just like chopped up all those orcs. That was way cool.
Thanks, nigga. I learned it all from you, my boy. Seeing you chop up those giants.
Hey Hashtag, what were those weird orcs that melted? What you think?
Oh yeah, man, was that you? I didn't know who does the magic, but whoever does like the big firewalls is just like, and you just like cook them, and that was fucking cool, dude.
Hell yeah, that was me.
Hashtag so base.
Thank you, babe.
Man,
How
did
snag
you
is
see the
this
short
cool?
one? He just like points over everybody's heads at Athena. He's like, and she shot that one. She killed one all by herself. And they're like 8 times
Whoa.
bigger than her, and then I'm like 10 times bigger than her, and I could be like, and she's just like.
I'm listening and I'm pleased. I kind of do that little like to myself.
Autistic clap. Even in even in Dungeons and Dragons, she is autistic.
I don't know if
She
it's an
does-
autistic clap. I just do it.
That
She
is
does
an autistic clap.
Pepe hand.
All right, guys. Well, we're making our way in. We're about to enter the veil.
Yeah, let's go.
We need
Alright.
to whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So Arsenic just like nods to the east. He's like, "The Clouthen Vale lies ahead, guys. We need to make our way there because the winters here in the mountains, they're not very forgiving."
Fucking slides all the way to
Oh,
Go
I need
east.
to listen to important.
Oh, Harshnag like looks down at Sultan. He just like picks him up like a child and like holds him up to his ear.
I'm
Okay,
climbing
so,
up on Harshnag's horn.
everyone around is just me, and these two are just on him.
We'll say that you're saying a secret to him.
No, I want to say it out loud.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You say that. You say that. You say. I just want to say it out loud, so he puts you back down, and he just like rubs his ear like you
Okay.
just yelled at him.
Oh, poor Harshnag.
Okay, so I
What's up,
have this,
Wizard Man?
yeah, I have this spell that lets me see into places, and I was trying to look at the oracle because I don't want any surprises, and I see these statues and stuff. And like I was blocked, I cannot see anything, and that seems like a large trouble. Sounds like a very bad vibe.
Man, I'm so tall. It's so hard to hear what you're saying. He like crouches down. It's like you looked in there and you got a bad vibe from the temple. There's supposed to be a
Yeah, I
temple.
did.
Yeah, there's a temple that guards the oracle. You know, you don't just let oracles run around wherever they want. You kind of stick them in a safe place. I've never been there, but I know that it's in the Vale somewhere. But yeah, I mean, it's not particularly a good place. It's kind of protected.
We'll know when we see.
Yeah, I'm still too tall. I can barely understand what you're saying.
God, then we should start moving.
Yeah,
let's
we
go.
should start moving. We're burning daylight. Hopefully, we can get to the Vale before, or at least the entrance of the Vale before sundown.
Let's find
Yeah,
another
sounds like a
fight.
good idea.
And so Harshnag just like makes his way back up to his feet. He's like, he just points east and he goes, "March!"
March, nigga!
So
See, guys.
he makes his way through the easiest terrain that he can, and you guys follow along. As nighttime falls, he kind of comes to a stop inside a valley, and he says, "Yeah, this is probably a good spot to camp."
David's internet died again.
Yep, I'm not surprised. It's okay, we're ending the session. So yeah, he comes to a stop, and he's like, "Yeah, this is probably a good spot to camp for tonight."
Alright.
And that's the end of the session.
Cool.
Okay.
We're gonna say
Okay,
aim and pops a bubble for you guys.
Yeah, I was gonna just say that. I casted the hut, and everyone just sleeps in except Tash now because he doesn't fit.
Yeah, he doesn't
Okay.
fit. Perfecto.
Nigger hut.
And that's the end, guys.
Yeah,
That was
session.
a cool session.
that was nice.
Very lucky
Yeah.
timing.
Amen!
Hi.
We didn't do our thing.
Next session, I guess. I don't
Next
know, dude.
session.
We didn't have time. Next session, smile.
XQCS. Anele
Yes.
Hyper. Next session. I
Yeah,
had
don't tell anyone. By the way.
unironically, I had such a good opportunity because at one point we were just walking with the two of us behind everyone. I was gonna, but
Bring it up.
yeah, but it was too late. I waited too long.
Alright, I gotta roll.
It's fine.
Right, see you later,
Bye,
Kramer.
Kramer.
Thanks for the
Later,
session.
guys.
Good night, guys.
Good night, Codex.
Good night, Codex.
Night,
Dude.
night.
I've been walking through the house the entire session. First, I was in the guest living room, and then I went to my room, and then went to the other living room, and then I went back to my room, and now I'm back in the guest room.
Nice.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, like, cause we got guests, so I had to move. and then the guests left, so I went back, and then they were like, "Oh no, we're cleaning up," so I went back to my room, and they were like, "Okay, now we're gonna clean the room," so I went back to the fucking living room, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, don't mess up over here, cause we're having more guests," and I'm like, "Who's coming?" They're like, "Oh, your mom is visiting." I'm like, "Okay, cool," and now I go back to the fucking guest room, and I'm just like, "Okay."
Mhm. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, that's right. Has your officer said anything?
I checked that, did not get anything, so.
I'll be back in a second, guys. I'm just gonna go grab food.
See you.
Okay.
Hey
Give
man,
me some with your map. Hi.
I need to explain my shit. You were, oh, hold up, I need to end my stream before you start talking about personal shit. Right, it was a good stream,
Yeah.
guys.